Hello, it's George the Geologist here. I'm on the banks of the River today, having a look at some depositional processes, the sedimentary goings-on that make new rocks. And I'll try not to fall into the river. What we can see here is lots of little layers. So the river, the River, has eroded down and washed away some of the sediment that was deposited here. And we can see these little layers of rock. Well, it's not quite rock yet, that have been laid down. So there are some really sandy layers. They're a little bit darker and we can see some bigger pieces in them. And then there's some really lighter layers that are full of mud. And so these reflect how the river has changed over time. Because rivers, they sort of move a bit like a snake along the landscape. They don't stay in exactly the same place forever. So when the river's a little bit further away, this would have been the floodplain, where floodwaters would carry mud out of the river and deposit it. And when the river was a little bit closer and the water's moving a bit faster, all that mud gets washed away and just the sand is left behind. So those layers of sand are where the river was nice and close and it was washing away mud. And those muddy layers are where the river was a bit further away and that calmer flood water came down and left some mud behind. And of course we can see all these lovely pebbles that have been left from the Guida, carrying rocks out from wherever it started from and all the way along the river. There's lots of different types of rocks here that have been moved along through the river. So these are how new sedimentary rocks are formed in real life. It's bits of rock that get washed down by the river and brought to a new place and left behind. Next time you're out by the river, take a close look and see if you can find anything cool like this.